We have got 3 weeks of college volleyball done. I'm Michella Chester for NCAA Digital, and I'd say it's time to take a look at my latest Power 10 rankings. Again, these differ from the ABCA rankings, and my last edition was my preseason rankings. Let's do it. My top 3 are going to remain the same in Wisconsin, Texas, and Nebraska. The Badgers have been looking dominant. You can't deny it. They have a wealth of All-Americans, and their new players look impressive as well. They have 2 sweeps over a top 15 team in Purdue that has looked pretty good and has only dropped 1 set so far. Nebraska is my number 3 team, and here's why. Like I said last time, they've returned everyone, and now we've got to see them play. We know about Lauren Stivrins and Lexi Sun, and even Maddie Kubik we knew was good as a freshman last season. But they've also had Riley Zune stepping up big time offensively. She just set a new career high in kills with 11 in the Huskers' latest match. I'm excited to see this team against top-tier Big Ten teams. Utah remains my number 4 team, a big bump up still from where they've been sitting in the ABCA polls. But boy, do I think they deserve it. I even could put them at 3 without blinking an eye. Danny Drews finished last weekend with 51 kills on .358 hitting. I think this is the team to be reckoned with in the Pac-12. Okay, here's where it all changes from my preseason Power 10. Kentucky and Minnesota are practically interchangeable here for 5 and 6. Both have shown not only strong upperclassmen in their wins, but really strong freshmen as well. Maddie Skinner for Kentucky and Taylor Landfair for Minnesota. I will put the Gophers at 5 right now as a 2019 semifinal team. They have absolutely proved themselves these past few weeks. Stephanie Samity had a sensational last weekend with a career best 28 kills, and then 20 kills again the next night in a double-double with 10 digs. Plus, this is over a good team in Purdue with Grace Cleveland back that they beat twice. The Gophers do have a tough stretch coming up against Penn State and Nebraska, 2 incredibly strong Big Ten foes. Kentucky will come in at 6. The elder Skinner sister Avery notched 17 kills in the Wildcats' latest win, pushing them to 10-0, an impressive feat. Baylor comes in at 7. The Big 12 has yet to resume play, and Penn State will be at 9. They have only played 1 series so far this season against Illinois, but they've got Minnesota coming up. At 9, Florida moves into my top 10. The Gators' last match against Missouri was postponed, but I still like how this team looks with Tiara Caesar joining Thayer Hall offensively. And to round it all out, Washington remains as my 10th team. I know they were swept by Arizona State in the first match of the season, a team that is now 1 and 5. But they remain in my top 10 after a balanced performance last weekend and not a lot of other teams below them that I can justify moving ahead of them. Stanford does drop out of my Power 10 after 2 losses to Arizona, the Cardinals' first 0-2 start since 1983. But they did only have 8 players eligible. And don't worry everyone, there is still plenty of season left, lots of room to move around. But that's all guys, a good weekend of volleyball coming up ahead. We'll break it all down later this week, so follow along on NCAA.com and NCAA Volleyball Social.